Alrighty guys, good evening, welcome in. Gakukbo and Weeb, how's it going? How are both of you today? Guys, tomorrow we reach 4 years of daily streams. Now the anniversary of the first stream of the streak is actually on Wednesday. That's just how the math works out. You finish the year and then you celebrate the anniversary of the first day. That's, yeah. Think of it like if we were started the streak on October 1st, October 31st would be like, oh right, we finished a month, but then November 1st would be the anniversary of the first day. It's weird. But yeah, so tomorrow we reach 4 years, and then Wednesday we celebrate the anniversary. Good. I got Ascended Air. Congrats. Good IBs, hopefully. I got neutral in mine. Alright, and then Hall of Form started today for POR. Anyone get going on that yet? Who's everyone going for on that? If you are going for anyone. I haven't started that yet, but you like my shirt? Thank you. Okay, so I had this shirt for years. My friend, he's a co-director over at the marching band I work with. He was at Disney, he was at Epcot, and I was like, hey, pick me up something from Mission Space. I don't know if Mission Space is even still open anymore, but I was like, pick me something up from Mission Space. He picked me up this shirt. I was like, cool. It's a shirt with planets on it. I was like, all right, cool, I guess. And I had this shirt for years, and then like randomly one day, as I was probably like brushing my teeth and I was looking in the mirror, and I'm like just looking at my shirt. I'm like, wait a second, it's freaking Mickey Mouse. Like I didn't even realize this for years that I've had this shirt. Just whoosh, right over. Attack. Hey, that's pretty good then. That's a good one. Actually, that seems really good. Plus attack minus defense. Going for Shinin. Nice. Yeah, you've been waiting for Shinin for a while. But yeah, I didn't even notice that this was Mickey Mouse on the shirt until I was like just brushing my teeth and just looking at my shirt in the mirror. I was like, wait a second. No, really? How did I not notice? But yeah, literally for years I've had the shirt and I've been wearing it. I never noticed. All right, anyway, we have the double special banner, guys. I don't know who to go for or who I have. We should probably check who I have while people are still trickling in. If you guys are just coming in, well, welcome. Also, Zadora she's currently live. Let me give her a shout out, actually. Adri, welcome in. How are you today? So let me give a shout out to Zadora Art. So Zadora is our emote artist. There you go. And she's currently working on a Xenoblade 3 emote for Supreme, and prior to that, she actually finished our last emote, at least for now. She finished our last emote, which is an NieR emote, where she's basically sipping tea. So, as of later tonight, we're gonna have that that emote, and we will have at least one Fire Emblem emote representing every game of the series. Yay, including the new one. How's it going, Atri? How are you today? Green, because both of them are incredibly good, or blue for Summer Cloud. I think I had Cloud already. I'm missing both greens, I think. And reds. Actually, I think I'm missing everyone except Claude. I might have Freya, but we'll check. We'll check on all three of my accounts. I bet you only got Claude on this banner. I think I got Claude. I think that might be it. I might have Freya, but it might be just the regular Freya instead of Summer. So we'll check. But I'm pretty sure, if I was a betting man, Claude's the only one I probably have. At least on my main. I don't think I have any of the others though. Anywhere. But we'll check. And then we are continuing our first playthrough of NieR Automata later tonight. Day 5, although we didn't get very far on day 3 and 4, so those were shorter streams. Bum, 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 oh, Supreme just went on, actually. Alright. You just subbed? Hey, thank you for the sub. Wait, did it show up? Or was it before stream? Let's see. Oh, I didn't see it. Well, thank you for the sub. Let me give you a sub summon then. Not sure. Was it just now? I don't know why the alert didn't go through. Alright, Atri has 4 sub summons. 1 away. How far are you in NieR Automata? Not very far. We just entered like a desert area, and we had to fight this like naked guy. Never shows when I sub. Why is it doing that? Hold on, let me see. It's not showing up in my Twitch feed. Let me see if it's showing up in stream elements. Da, da, activity feed. It's not showing there either. The last sub was Sunset, and that was last night. I don't know why it does that, but okay, I gave you a sub summon, so thank you for that. I wonder if it'll show up later. If it's just delayed or something, I don't know. Okay. But, alright. If you guys just came in, welcome in. We're going to do some summons on the double special banner. But first, let me make sure who I have. Make a list. Okay. Here, check. Making a list. Okay. Young Ike. Wait. Is Ike's hair white, or is it just like the shine? Because like Miss has like shine on her hair as well. But that's very, very white. Alright. Wait, what is this signal for Nyla? Is this... Oh, the Hatari one? So it's like Desert Nyla or something? I don't know. Alright, and then we have... Devoted Defender? This is Day of Devotion? Is this Valentine's? Yeah, Day of Devotion. Okay, so Valentine's. I forgot that was a Valentine's Owain. Honestly forgot. Valentine's Owain. Valentine's, right? Pretty sure it's Valentine's. This is Spring Maria. What are we getting? Spring McAllis. Soren. This is young Soren. And Summer Freya. Alright, let's check who I have in each account here. Infantry? Yeah, but I don't see him on the main. Should probably check the other phone while we're at it here. NieR Automata really makes you feel bad for the robots. Both of the units on blue are 4 stars. Ooh, good to know. Okay, no Ike. No Nyla. And no Nyla. Okay, Claude and Owain. There's Claude. Owain is Cav. Should be near Cordelia, not there. No Owain. No Claude on the 10. Okay, then we have Roy and Maria. Cabin Fire. No Roy. And no Maria. On the main. No Roy and no Maria. 10. Okay. Yeah, we might not have anyone on this banner except for Claude on the main. And then we have Soren is a mage, Freya, Cab Beast. I don't have a lot of colorless mages in the game, huh? Let's see, who would they be? Should be for Micaiah, right? He counts as, yeah, Pathfinder. Okay. And then on the 10... I forget that I have Medius in my 10. Alright, let's check the iPad. Guessing we don't have anyone here. So we had Ike and Nyla. No Ike. No Nyla. No Owain and Claude. Do I not have any blue daggers on my iPad? Guess not. Soren and Freya. Oh wait, no, hold on. Roy and Maria. No Roy, no Maria. Alright. Soren and Freya. No Freya. And no Soren. Alright. iPad and 10 are missing everyone. My main has Claude, but that's it. Alright. Let's see. I was correct. The main only had Claude. Yeah, that's the only one we have. That's the only one we have. Oh, wait. Why does it say... refresh the stream manager here. Stream manager is telling me it's an emo only chat, which I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, good. Alright. Thank you for the hydrate. We appreciate that. If you guys were came into the stream a little later, who are you guys going for in Hall of Forms? I can't sing in tune right now. Got 2 Ascended Florets and got nothing to do with them. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with holding on to them until you have someone that can really make use of them that you might not have yet. You know, keep that in mind. There's nothing wrong with holding on to them if it's, again, 2. Now, if it's like 10 and you have like nothing else to do with them, it's like, all right, now you're just hoarding. But yeah, if you're not sure with those 2, there's nothing wrong with waiting. Is there anyone that's out in the game right now that you don't have that you're hoping to get that you would give them to? Or maybe even people that are not in the game yet that you're hoping will come out that you would give them to? I'm trying to see if there's anything else. It's a multiplier for 14 months. 1.5. We have 6 days left, so I'm not in a rush. Wait for base Rolf. That's right. Yeah, I think you were talking about base Rolf yesterday as well. All right. Yeah, I mean, right now, I mean, again, I have my list of most wanted characters, and the only one who's really sticking out right now at this point is Lucia. Actually, where's my list? Because here, because there's 17 on there, but I might move some people around. Hey, Nano, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How's everyone doing today? We're just making our list of everyone that you need on this double special banner. Apparently, only my main has anyone from this banner, which my main has Claude. I was talking about my new heroes prediction. Yeah, I remember you mentioning base Rolf. Thanks for coming by. No worries. Yeah, although I should probably, yeah, because now I'm lurking my own stream probably, right? Where else should I lurk? Hey guys, if you don't know, like I said earlier, Zadora is currently live and she's working on emotes. She just finished our brand new Alir emote. It's a Civ emote, so we'll have that soon. And then we'll also make Hector a tier 1 sub emote since it's almost Christmas. And it's a ho 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 emote, like Santa. Ascended, Ike, Rearmed Black Knight, Rolf, and Void. Ah, that's right. I remember you mentioning those. I mean, do you think that would be well received though? Because if you think about it, it's One, it's 4 guys. 2, every single one of those characters is already in the game in some form or another. So if you think about that, I feel like if that were the banner, I feel like a lot of people would be upset because like they're like, oh, we have all these characters, even if 2 of them are seasonal locked right now. And then you know a lot of people are like, but there's so many other characters from Tellius that we haven't even gotten yet. Yeah. So that and the fact that there's all 4 guys right there, I don't think it'd be all that. Boyd hasn't had an alt for 3 years. Come on, I just remember him. Boyd literally just got a Young Heroes alt. Or all female. Yeah. No, that's true. But I mean, again, the fact that they all technically are in Fae and there's a lot of Tellius characters that aren't, you think that'll make a difference there? Yeah, I mean, there's some good choices on there, but I don't think they'd all be on a banner together. At most, maybe 2 guys. But alright guys, there's not enough people yet to summon. I'm trying to see what else we can do in Fae while we wait for people. Because literally all we have are double special summons and then Hall Forms, which I usually just do that on my own because it's just boring to watch. Because I only do 3 battles anyway per day. And then we'll do some NieR Automata. Alright, there's nothing wrong with 4 dudes on a banner. And they get Black Knight. People have been wanting another Black Knight alt. I mean, true. But I mean, do you think it would sell well? That's the question. Let's be honest, guys don't sell. So that's just where my logic is going. It's like my microfiber cloth. These are the same ones that Apple uses in their stores to wipe off their display iPads and phones and computers. It's Icon Black Knight. It'll probably sell well, probably. But I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. And hasn't Ike been selling well? I'm just like, I don't know. I could be wrong, but a 4 male banner just seems a little odd. Alright guys, we're gonna keep going here. Somehow, there's nothing else to do. Season just ended. I guess I can collect my stuff, my rewards. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting for people to kind of trickle in because I know like people like to see the summons. Like if I were to summon right now, I'm sure I'd finish the summons and then Polar would come by and be like, "Am I in time for the summons? Did I miss you?" Can't think of any female characters at the moment. Pretty sure we got every female from Path of Radiance. Are you seriously forgetting my #1 most wanted character in all of Fire Emblem for Fae? Hey Polar, I was just talking about you. We were like, I want to hold off on summons until more people kind of trickle in, because as soon as if I were to do them right now, we would summon and then Polar would come by and be like, did I miss the summons? Which one in the rated on version? That's true. That's true. But she is in Path of Radiance. Just saying. Just saying. I'll be happy if she gets in one way or another. I'd prefer the Radiant Dawn version, yes. But I'd be happy with Path of Radiance, Lucia. Cole, did you get anyone on these double special banner summons? The only character we have so far on this banner is Summer Cloud on my main. It's Lucia no matter which version of her it is. Exactly, yeah. I'll be happy either way. Yes, I prefer the shorter hair, but it's Lucia no matter what. I will take her. And I will plus 10 her. And I will be the #1 Lucia player in Summoner Duels. Mark my words. And 3 sword units on a banner. I don't know about that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Unless, when you say rearmed, you're armed with a different weapon type. We don't have precedence for that yet, but could happen. Got Hatari Nyla. Oh, congrats! Were you going for Nyla or were you going for the Ike? I don't know what to go for, but if both blues are 4-star specials, I might not do that on this one. Chat mentioned going for green. You were going for Ike? Okay. What are you going for? On this one, I don't know, honestly. Chat was saying I should go for green. I mean, what is the duo skill for Ike? Attack speed -7, inflicts attack speed -7, and guard on foes within 5 or 5. Whether 5x5 centered on units through the next action inflicts. I can't talk when I'm reading sideways. Inflicts special cooldown count +2 on those foes. Blue demotes are kind of nice. I could see 2 sword units, but 3 I don't know about that. Red is the best to go for. My alt accounts had no one on this banner. No one. My main has Claude. So she could be the off-focus unit though. Maybe. I feel like if and when we do get Lucia, I feel like she'd be on a banner with, because she would be a red sword. She would likely be on a banner with Bastion, who'd be a blue mage. Well, then we have Joffrey, who's also blue, because he'd be a lance. So maybe maybe Bastion would be a GHB, but who else would be there as a green and colorless? Yeah, because Bastion's lightning, which is usually blue magic, at least in terms of Fae. Gonna try to go for Ike. She could be off focus. The off focus unit though. That's true. Ascended Alencia as green or colorless. See, that I could see. If we get like an Ascended Alencia or a rearmed Alencia. And then maybe they give us... we don't have a colorless Alencia yet, do we? A Staff Alencia. What if we got rearmed Staff Alencia? Lucia red, Joffrey blue, Ascended Thracier for green. Ooh. Would she still be green though? Because Thracier's already green. I don't know. But I like where her head's at there. And then Bastion could be the GHB or something. I feel like there's something in my eye. It's not like super bothersome, but I can from time to time. All right. Anyway, I got all my rewards here. Multiplier is still the same for forging bonds. All right. So summons. I thought FAOCs would only get rearmed. Oh, we don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure. Shall we summon? Actually, let me do this. Let me put up a poll. I'm gonna be right back. Actually, to go grab some here. Let's do a poll on the main. I was hoping for green there. If we didn't get green, should we go for red? Let's summon for Ike. Hey Kaizen, welcome in. How are you today? We're doing double special banner summons, and we're gonna do some NieR So I'll put a poll for everything here. The only unit we have on this banner, on the double special banner, is Summer Cloud on my main. That's literally it. We are missing 7 on the main and all 8 on both the iPhone 10 and the iPad. Let me do a poll for the main. If you want to go for Ike, you gotta go for red, but I'll put everything on here. iPhone 12 main account. Top blue. Alright, guys. Cast your vote. Do it, do it, do it. Probably will fodder them eventually. Wait, which ones? Actually, let's get Soren. Oh, for Carlos? It's up to you guys. Hey, John Wynn, welcome in. We're polling right now for the main account. We have 1 chance at Soren or Freya. 2 chances at either Owain or... or Maria. And then we have 1 chance at Soren or Freya. To make that one joke about Omin on NanoStream. Any more Summer Freya? Yeah, guys, cast your vote. Which one are we pulling? I will be right back. Give me a second. Enjoy the commercials.
Game Boy Advance. Nintendo Switch Fire Emblem Fuka Setsugetsu.
Alright, poll is almost over. Glad the commercials didn't freeze. Alright, let's see. Marie is green, Claude is blue. Correct. We don't have any greens on my main, though. Maria, I just met a girl named Maria. Oh, speaking of movies, movie night returns this week, guys, and it's most likely going to be a Hocus Pocus double feature, unless anyone has any strong objections or better suggestions, because I have not seen the new one yet. Actually, it's been a while since I've seen the first one. I don't remember what happens as much. Chat voted Carlos. All right, iPad. Alt, top blue, left blue, right green, bottom left green, bottom right blue. All right, everyone cast your votes. Let's see, need more Summer Freya. Every time I read the name Maria, I think of Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't think exists for literal millennia before the game, right? I know. Really? That's the first thing you think of? I hear the name Maria, I think West Side Story. because that's a very famous song. Maria. It's literally how I usually remember the 7th interval. Maria. Just think of Shadow the Hedgehog saying Maria. I was gonna go now. Just want to stop by and say good luck with your summons, everyone. Oh, thank you, Polar. Yeah, you know what that reminds me of? There's I think it's a movie called, is it called Airplane? Where the guy stops in, he literally opens the door to the cockpit back when it wasn't locked. Like, he opens the door, and then to the pilots, he's like, just want to let you all know. Wait, hold on. What's the actual quote? You guys, one vote, really? Right, green? Hold on. What's the actual quote? Hold on. Airplane quotes. Just want to let you know here. Yeah, it's a big meme too at this point because it was on Family Guy where they parodied it. So the guy literally walks into the cockpit of the airplane. He's like, "Just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you." That's what it reminds me of Polar right now because they're like, "I just wanted to stop by and say good luck." Let me grab this here from Jiffy. Leslie Nielsen, Airplane. Can I just drag this onto, can I, hold on. Can I not download it? Save image. There you go. This is what Polar reminds me of right now. It's like, I just want to tell you all good luck. We're all counting on you. To me, it's like, good luck storming the castle. Alright, so we voted green. We gotta do a poll for the 10. Wait, Polar, you want to stay for the summons? We're like a minute away from the summons. iPhone 10, alt. Green, left, oops, colorless. Right, colorless. Bottom left, red. Bottom right, red. Alright, guys, 1 minute. Cast your vote. Dun, 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 dun. Has anyone actually seen Airplane? I actually haven't seen the movie. I just remember seeing the Family Guy parody. And then looking up the meme because then I saw this meme like on social media somewhere. I was like, I understood that from Family Guy. I heard it's good. I haven't seen it. Usually I don't watch a ton of older movies. Of course, I say that even though yesterday I spent 3 hours watching The Sound of Music. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Cash your vote, guys. Poll's almost over. Oh, did we get a shout out for Nano yet? Can we get a shout out for Nano yet? Left colorless. All right. One vote. One vote, guys. Really? Really? It's probably the worst thing you can say to a pilot or a passenger. Could make the pilot nervous. I feel like pilots they'll be fine, because I mean they're trained for that kind of stuff. But yeah, these days we lock the cockpits anyway, so people aren't even allowed back there, like allowed up front there anyway, like anymore. As passengers that the universe can kill them via random lightning or windstorms at any point, and there's nothing you can really do. I mean, lightning isn't really gonna harm a plane. Plus, planes aren't gonna really often get hit by lightning. Reason being is because usually, okay, so lightning, it's electricity, right? It has two priorities. The first priority is it wants to get to the ground and it wants to do so as quickly as possible. The plane has no connection to the ground, so it's not going to be attracted to the plane. Now, that being said, because it is in the air, so okay, one thing a lot of people like misunderstand. You guys ever hear lightning rods? You'll see them kind of like scattered around cities and all that. Lightning rods aren't designed to attract lightning. What it is, think of the ground being charged, because everything's like positive, negative. When you're in a thunderstorm, and there's like high lightning, the ground and the sky are charged opposite, and the charges are like Okay. Lightning, electrons in the sky are all negative. So like this, just imagine the sky being all like negative particles, the ground being all positive particles. That's when you're at the height of a thunderstorm. Basically, lightning or those negatively charged particles want to get to the ground, equalize everything out. And what happens is that it can be dangerous when that happens because they can literally strike anywhere. So what the lightning rods are supposed to do, they're not there to attract the lightning away from other things. They'll get hit for a separate reason entirely. But their job is actually to think of it like, let's say your hand was let's say your hand was charged with particles, right? And sometimes if you ever like put your hand on like one of those like it's like a lightly charged like you put your hand on like one of these, I can't remember what they're called. It's like a sphere, but it's electrically charged. And then if you put your hand on it, like your hair sticks up with like static. It's like one of those. Okay. Now, think of your hand as being charged, and then you touch it. It discharges electricity, and that's when you get like a little shock, right? But the more you have your closed fist, the more that charge is going to build up, and the bigger of a shock you'll get over time. When you spread out your fingers, though, those charges will travel up your fingers, and they'll kind of just scatter in littler bits out into the air and into the atmosphere. So rather than building up in your hand, where those charged particles kind of circle around until it builds up to the point where you touch it and you're like, oh, shock, it hurts. If you spread your fingers out, those little charged particles will just kind of spread out little bits at a time. And that way you don't get like a big shock. Same thing with lightning rods. If you have those lightning rods out, even during a thunderstorm when you have like a very strongly positive charged ground and negatively charged atmosphere, when you have those lightning rods, it's meant to kind of spread out it's meant to prevent the positive charge from building up on the ground, which means it's less likely for lightning to strike that area. That's the point of lightning rods. Now, that being said, because lightning rods are often placed on top of buildings and on top of towers, lightning will often strike them because they're the tallest item or tallest object in the area. Because again, lightning is basically looking for the closest path to the ground, the fastest path to the ground. So again, they're there to help prevent lightning strikes from happening in the area, but sometimes the charged particles just build up so fast that lightning rods aren't enough to prevent lightning strikes. So when lightning does strike in those areas, it will always go for the shortest path to the ground, which sometimes does happen to be lightning rods. Can't vote. It wants me to spend points for initial. What? That's weird. We see. Yeah, that should be only for additional votes. Are you sure you didn't vote already, Kaizen? I was nice enough to vote. What was the result? Let me see. Few results. Oh, we said Carlos, right? Yeah, we said Carlos. All right. Thank you for the shout out, Kaizen. Let's see. If you fly over the best path to the ground, couldn't it rip through a plane's wing, for instance? So the way planes are designed, if a plane were struck by lightning, which again, it's not impossible. It's just very unlikely because, again, there's no path to the ground. But yeah, if you're, let's say you're flying, let's say the plane's flying low, or maybe it's flying over like a mountainous area, and it just happens to be in the path that's just closest to the ground, it can get hit. Again, lightning hitting planes is not uncommon, or not. I wouldn't say not uncommon, but it's not unheard of. But the way planes are designed, it's going to hit the shell of the plane and basically just kind of sit there. So it's not going to damage the electronics of the plane. Or at least it's designed. The planes are designed to not be damaged in terms of the electronics. Now that being said, if the plane does get hit, I think their procedure is to land and then just kind of make sure the plane is okay. So if they verify, yeah, we've been hit by lightning, we're gonna land just to make sure. I think that's the policy. I'm not a commercial pilot, so all right, thank you for you messed up the pyramid. All right, guys, let's summon. Here we go. All right, the 10 got a little head there, a little excited there. 10, huh? No smoke on the 10. It's only on the iPad we got smoke just now. So 3-star, 3-star, and 4-star burst. All right, well. Oh well. Anyone see the new Ant-Man trailer? No spoilers. I'm just asking. Anyone see the new trailer? Alright, well, Kaze, Barst, and... I can't even see it's blocked by my microphone. Who was on the 10? I can't even see my phone. My microphone's in the way. Rip. Alright. And if you guys just came in here, who are you guys going for Hollow Forms? I know Eve's going for Shinin. I don't know who I'm going to try to build up yet. Probably wouldn't spend on it anyway. Shinin would probably be good for Hall Forms just because there's usually a lot of flyers, right? At least in terms of just getting through Hall Forms. But that being said, in terms of who to build, I don't know. Is Roy C skill worth keeping a minus attack Roy in reserves for 6 to 7 years until it's refined? Wait, C skill, is that triangle thingy? Anybody watch the Chainsaw Man anime? Those 2 episodes are amazing. I have not. Or wait, which Roy are we talking about? Base Roy? Bridal Roy? I don't know. Oh, it's crazy to think like a character's not gonna get there refined for 6 to 7 years. All I can say is woof. Woof. But yeah, the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer came out today. I watched that. Roy, gotcha, okay. Oh, Faith in Humanity. Start turning units within 3 spaces of allies other than Dragon or Beast allies. Attack people +6 units and those allies for 1 turn if 2 or more allies on your current team other than Dragon or Beast allies have total bonuses greater than or equal to 10. Jesus Christ. Roy, jeez. Learn to love dragons, man. Have total bonuses greater than or equal to 10, excluding unit neutralizes effects that grant special cooldown charge plus X to foe or inflict special cooldown charge minus X on unit. Pretty much solo Hall Forms. Yeah, that's because there's a lot of flyers in Hall Forms. So like archers are always very good in Hall Forms. Now, whether or not he's the best unit to build is another issue entirely. But how most seasonals nowadays have preferred new seasonal units have the longest wait list in the game to get refined since they only do 1 seasonal month. True, yeah. I mean, do we think he would eventually get like an amazing refine, or? Keeping a minus attack Roy in reserves. I mean, I think in like 6 to 7 years time, I think you'd probably get like at least 2 copies at some point from just random summons on return banners or whatever. Possibly. First episode was just sad. Alright guys, anything else to do in Fate today? Nope. What's the multiplier in 40? Wait, what time is it? 57? Okay, tell you what, we're gonna wait here for about 2.5 minutes to see if the multiplier in Forging Bonds changes. Actually, no, I'm gonna be autoing it anyway, so we might as well just start up NieR, and if it's 2, then we'll go ahead and do it. Alright, let's start up NieR Automata. Where's my controller? There it is. True. I mean, even if Shinin would be the worst unit in Fae, I would still build him since I like him. And that's fair. That's fair. Always go for the ones you like, guys. Alright. So again, we'll see what the Forging Bonds multiplier is in about a minute and a half here. Alright. Change the title and the category here. If it will actually work, please. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. Automata. First playthrough. Audience. Can I not change the audience? No. Alright, can't change the audience. Alright. Switch over here. Ta-da. Don't plan on watching Chainsaw Man, but I did start watching Spy and Family, and it's absurdly cute at times. I understand why it blew up now. Is that the one with because I feel like I've seen a lot of fan art of like one character. They're like in all black, and I think they have like daggers or something. Yor or something. Is there a character named Yor? I'm probably not even saying it right. Like the design. Is there a character like that? Because I feel like I've seen a lot of fan art. I think even Zadora worked on some emotes of Yor. And again, Zadora just finished our Alir emote. Yay! Yeah, that's Yor from Spy. All right, see, I knew I recognized that name. Spy and Family. I always like Shinnen's design. It's a cool design. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, it's a 2x multiplier. Chat, look at that. Look at that. Just in time. I don't know why. Don't ask why I'm leveling up with Gordon. I have no idea. All right, here we go. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Bite. All right, chat. NieR Automata. Can someone verify that the game category is changed to NieR Automata? Wait. Why were they playing as this? So I brought my Switch to the marching competition just so it's 2.5 hour bus ride there, 2.5 hour bus ride back. So I let the kids play my Switch. They borrowed it from Mario Kart. For some reason they were playing on my Japanese account. I don't know why. Whatever. Whatevs. I'm not playing with the Joy-Con. VX is basically the same design in Three Hopes, and while still not super likable in my opinion, is a far better person than Shinnen via not being racist, and Three Hopes further humanizing him. Do you think if Path of Radiance was made today, it'd be slightly different? Because I feel like it's a more sensitive issue today. I don't think they could make a character like Shinnen today without making him a villain. Okay, I see what you're going with that. It's like if they're gonna make him that bad, they'd have to make him like really bad. Okay, I can see what you're saying. All right, the end of Yorha edition. Yeah, we didn't get very far on day 3 and 4 because those were shorter streams, but the hope is we can get a little further today. Continue. Resistance camp. Load the save file. Yes. Start menu. Start game. Oh, now I gotta remember the controls. It's been a few days. Oh, this is loading. I'll play some forging bonds here. I mean, I like Felix's design of Three Hopes. Wait. Was he always next to us? Wait, what? Well, I gotta go remember all my like controls. Impact bracer. I don't even know what all these items I'm collecting are used for. Alright, let's see. Jump, I remember that.
Operator to 9S.
This is
What?
9S.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I have an incoming message for 2B and 9S from the commander. Initiating playback. 2B, 9S. We've lost contact with several Yorha units that were on their way to the surface. Their black boxes are online, so we presume they're still alive. We've tracked the location of their signals, so I need all Yorha units on the surface to head over and investigate. End transmission.
I heard something about that back at the Resistance camp.
Target location confirmed. I'm worried about the other androids. We should probably check this out as soon as possible.
Okay. So, ZR's to dash. Okay, so that's the shoot. Wait, didn't I have a second sword just a second ago? The voice acting for 9S does such a good job. Yeah, the voice acting in this game is really great. And 9S apparently is more significant than I thought they were. Or assumed they would be. Did I have a second sword on me just a second ago? Oh, there we go. Wait, how did I do that? Oh, these are like the different weapon sets. I'm back. Welcome back. I was just kind of reviewing my controls. Alright. Does it bother anyone else that this map kind of turns with you and I can never tell which way is like which? Start fishing.
Commencing.
There's no fish here. There's fish over there.
No response.
Hold on. Wait, those are leads. Never mind. I thought I saw fish earlier. Is that one I'm supposed to build in? Hey, fishing mini games. I don't think there's actual. I don't see any fish. But it just went under for a second ago. Never had one that actually made me want to do more of it outside of being required to do for something in a game. With it, it's almost always the worst part of the game. Generally speaking, I agree. Yeah.
Report failed.
I know.
Complete.
Commencing fishing.
We just like wait here. Confused on why they put them in so many games when they seem to be disliked by so many people. Do they really just want to convert gamers into fishermen or something? Yes.
Report failed.
They want people to eat more
Complete.
seafood. Do I ever like run out of inventory space? Because I keep collecting all these items I don't know what to do with. Alright, looks like we're going this way. Hey Yuko, new Monster Hunter game looks good. Wait, which one? I really need to get into the Monster Hunter series, guys. I don't know where to start though. How you doing, Yuko? One hit and he's dead. I'm sorry, buddy. If you do, I'll join. I just don't know what to get into, like how to get into it.
Looks like our surface route's been cut off. Maybe we can get through from underground.
Guess we're going down. Oh, we can't just jump down. Oh, we're sliding. That's fancy.
So 2B, those machines out in the desert look just like androids, right?
Right.
But we androids were modeled after our human creators. So why would machines try to look like us?
There's no point trying to work out unsolvable problems.
That's right, we fought the naked guy. We then birthed another naked guy. I cannot see anything. I'm alright. Just got a last minute shift today. Ooh, Terminator? Oh, yeah. Terminator was naked too. Now, wait a second, though. Like, they're androids. Although, if I remember, I've seen both artwork and cosplay of who I assume is 2B after, like, I'm guessing a time skip. What is this thing? Is this a weapon? I was saying, you obtained a weapon, virtuous dignity. Like, how people just, like, leave weapons around. Alright, well... Okay. So it hits a bit harder. Combo. light 4. This one's light 3. Does that just means that we can do a light combo of 3 hits? Which would make sense. What is that? That'd be... Yeah, this one would still be better. Can I not do it in like a third weapon set? Let's see. Odriels, welcome in. You can do 3 light hits and then switch into 2 heavies. Oh, that makes more sense. Hold on. Yeah, if you guys are new, just getting in here, this is my first playthrough of this game, so I'm still kind of learning everything. Okay, so light 2 or light 3, heavy 2. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, this one does a little bit more damage, so that's why doing less light attacks is probably still better. New weapon spoilers, you can probably fight stuff with it. What? I'm just kidding. Don't know any of the characters to help confirm. At least you got it. Yeah, no, I've seen the first 3 Terminator movies. Well, hold on. Have I seen the first one? I don't know if I've seen the first one. I've seen Terminator 2 several times. I've seen Terminator 3 at least once. But that's all I've seen. I haven't seen any of the ones afterwards. Just finished the main story recently. It took me 50 hours. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. What did you give the game? What grade? What score? Also, welcome in. Yeah, guys, if you're here and you're new, welcome into the stream. My name's Christian. I stream every day on this channel. Tomorrow we'll literally finish 4 years of daily streams. And then it works out that the anniversary of our first stream of the streak, I should say, is our anniversary on Wednesday. But tomorrow we complete 4 years. 8 out of 10. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm very curious about this game because I've never played it before. I didn't play the first NieR either. But I've never played this game before. I've seen nothing but great things and heard nothing but great things. So, it'll probably take you 80 hours. Hey, we're on easy mode because we're just trying to get through the story. All right. So we'll probably get through it hopefully quicker. Was that 50 hours or what difficulty was that on? How do we get out of here? I don't know how to get out of here. Maybe take the... Wait, no, that's where we got the weapon. Does anyone else feel like this map is... Also, why is my iPad on animation? This no wonder it's taking forever. Oh, you guys can't see the iPad right now. Settings off. Good. Thought of that all. Yeah, I'm playing Fire Emblem Heroes on 3 different devices right now in front of me. While we're playing NieR. And someone in chat yesterday, was it Kaizen? Someone suggested playing 5 Fire Emblem games at once. I'm going to start getting ready for work. I'll be working though. Thank you for the lurk, Yuko. Can we get a shout out for Yuko? Alright, where do I go? We came out of this hole in the ground. We got the weapon from that little alcove. There's no other opening. I'm guessing maybe we go back and down the hole and I think we go down a different path. And slide. Okay. Follow the super dark tunnel. Wait, there's another ladder here? I didn't even realize there was another ladder here. Tend to take longer with games than anyone else I know. It's why I expect people to take you 3 months. But we're playing on easy. It's only Fire Emblem that I play harder. Or games that I played stuff before. No. I said play 4 Fire Emblem games at once. 5 would make for a poor layout. 4 makes for an easy layout. How would 4 make for an easy layout? We can fit 5. Especially since the DS would technically be like 2 screens. You definitely need to do one specific side quest. If not, you'll regret it. Trust me. Is this a... Ooh, there's fireworks in the background. What the heck is happening over there? Shattered earring obtained. There's some fireworks. You can divide any area of the screen into 14 seconds. Yeah, but the DS is weird. So it's gonna have 2 screens anyway. I could do 5 because I can do 3. Well, I can do 2 iPhones and an iPad, and then I can do my capture card, which is going to be either the Switch or the Wii U, and then I have my 3DS. Are these guys gonna hurt me? Alright, game's in auto mode right now. I'm just walking up. They're celebrating. Imagine machines celebrating. What are we celebrating here? It's Disney. Oh, it's an amusement park. It is Disney World. Much more aesthetically pleasing than 5. Yes, but you haven't seen me.
What are those?
What are those?
What the?
Well, this is weird.
Let's be happy together, together, together.
Love the fact how the heart is cut into the building, right? I saw that at first. I was like, Mickey ears? Big Mickey? These guys gonna attack us? We're just celebrating. We celebrate with you guys? Is it gonna let me talk to them, or is it just gonna let me attack them? Okay, so we can't talk to them. Should I just start attacking them with the song? I like when actual songs are used, like vocal pieces. All right, chat. What do you think? Should we attack them or no? Because I don't know. Is it going to trigger an alarm or something, and then, like everyone starts attacking us from everywhere? Don't. Okay. Like, I don't want to. I don't know. The song is great. Don't attack. Alright. We make our way through here. Are there any other items over here? You've got mail. Like, AOL. What did you say? Balloon Brother. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, make sure you hit that follow button. Ooh, shop? Can we buy stuff from you? Shopkeeper machine. Shh, don't shout. Can I help you? We want to buy anything? I don't know what any of these do. Stuff is lying around everywhere. Can be extracted by heating it to 3,000 degrees in a furnace. Oh, iron ore. Crystal, patrice seed. We've got a lot of those, actually. Oh, it's showing us how much we're holding already. Now the dye we don't have. Look for alternatives to slaughtering innocents. It's a good strategy both in video games about morals and in real life. Usually in real life, slaughtering innocents gets you put in jail for at least a week. Fair. Fair. Oh yeah, chatbot just linked to our Discord there. You guys can join up that Discord. A lot of Fire Emblem fans. We mostly stream Fire Emblem on this channel, but we do stream other games, as you can tell. We're streaming some NieR right now. After the NieR Automata, we're playing Bayonetta 3. Oh wait, no, I lied. We're playing Persona 5 Royal for the first time. I have the steelbook right here. Ta-da! So Persona 5 Royal next, and then Bayonetta 3 next, and then either Pokemon or Astral Chain, depending on the timing. Thank you. It's just a flower that lights up, okay. But yeah, Odrius, is this side quest you're talking about easy to miss, or is it going to be pretty obvious? It's like one that I'm going to see and I'm going to be like, oh, I want to do that one. Small recovery, nice. Can we just drop down here? Oh, wait, let's just go up here. No! Hold on, I want to go back over there. It's pretty easy to miss. Oh, man. How far into the game is it? Can I fall into that? Nope, I guess not. Alright, well, let's keep moving forward then. Half of the first route, I guess? Okay. Lovely choker obtained. Is that just like a fashion thing? Crystal obtained. Maybe our friends that haven't been heard from, maybe they're just partying. Shattered earring. There's a lot of earrings that we find. But I'm looking at the map. Just looking at the map, just trying to figure out how to get over there.
Where does this corridor lead?
Amber?
We're getting resistance signals from that building over there.
It has to do with the flower you saw, so yeah. Ooh, okay. Can we have mail? Operator 60, never mind. To be remembered, the message I sent you about Jupiter fortune telling. I had the girls in R&D do it for me. You got the worst readings possible for health, work, and love. But that's when I realized something. That stuff is a bunch of occult crap. I mean, how are you supposed to figure out your destiny by observing another planet? Ridiculous. I'll forge my destiny all on my own. That's the truest desire of every Yorha woman anyway, right? Ha ha ha. Operator 60.
We need a way through.
Let's look around for a route we can take.
There's a door here. Literally, there's nothing for us. Has to do with the flower we saw. But there's a giant hole in the fence, so we can't climb through it. Oh, I can't access this right now. Really? Oop. Go up here. Can we go further? Okay. Open the box. Oh no! Hold on. Open the box. There we go. Let's go solve that. Are we supposed to like hop around these? Like what's going on here? We're just like finding stuff by accident, guys. Alright. Oop. Hey, buddy. He's like watching us.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Let's dance.
Let's play.
So, is that a tank?
Play. Let's sing. Let's sing. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play.
Are we fighting this thing?
These machines are heavily armed. We'll regret it later if we let them escape. So let's take them out.
We're taking it out? Alright. Are we supposed to take this out, guys? Should I? He said take it out. It is heavily armed. Alright, he said to. I'm doing it. Goliath tank. Oh, there they go. I don't know what I just did. What's my dodge button again? I don't remember. Seriously, what's my dodge button? I forgot.
We can rest easy now, huh?
Yeah. What's this?
What's that?
Some kind of crystal?
Analysis. It is a core fragment from the machine lifeform. It is similar in structure to a plant cell.
A plant cell.
What's my dodge button? Oh, it was ER. It's like my dash button. R's fire, ZL is auto control or target, I'm guessing. L is pod program, sure, okay. Switch weapons, previous pod, next pod, use items. Just head back. Oh, and then stairs.
What's this?
Analysis. It is a device that propels humans on rails at high speeds for the purposes of amusement. It was commonly referred to as a roller coaster.
Is he
Humans
standing
sure
right now?
are strange creatures. Hey, 2B.
Yes?
People who know me well usually call me Nines, so...
Oh,
So what do you think?
oh.
I mean, if you want to call me Nines, it's totally okay.
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good.
alright.
All right. The phrase skill issues
Multiple
around.
resistance members detected beneath this room.
Uh-oh. People are not using it against someone who was upset about the possibility of a game trying to redeem a child murder. What? Oh, guys, did you hear that Helena Taylor basically admitted that yes, she was in fact offered $10,000 to voice Bayonetta. Then she's like, "Hey, I think I deserve more." So then Kamiya offered her a total of $15,000, which she then decided, you know what, that's not enough. I'm going to walk away. And then a year later, they're like, "Okay, we have someone who's going to take over Bayonetta, but we want you to come back and record some cameo lines for like a different character or something for like $4,000 flat. Just cameo lines, just a few lines here or there." And she was like, "Nope. Nope. I'm going to throw you guys under the bus." Wait, are the resistance... Is the resistance our side or their side? Or the enemy side? Or... Oh, we're in a theater. Oh, we just broke the theater. That was kind of cool open entrance, though. The heck? The heck are those? Are those the androids that we're trying to find? They're being hanged? Or are dead already?
What the hell?
Our
What
records
the
don't
hell
say
is he?
anything about a machine like this.
It took a lot of damage there. Oh, dodge. Freaking dodge. Okay, we're gonna need to recover. I'm so bad at this. I don't even know what I'm avoiding. Oh, recover. What are these things? Okay, I dodged. Oh shoot. Get out of it. I'm really bad at this, guys. Just ran into him. Oh, I use items. Beautiful song is my favorite song in the game. This is a pretty cool song, yeah. She's a bad guy and all this. Hope she enjoys never working in the industry again. Congrats on her career. Can that go up there? Ooh. Oh, what is this? Hacking? What the heck is this? What? What just happened?
It's trying
What did
to
I just
hack
do?
us. If we take hacking damage, it'll affect our bodies as well.
The heck?
2B!
Beautiful. Beautiful. I must be beautiful.
Probably be
Those
Fasan.
look like
Was it just me describing it?
corpses.
Are we
no,
seriously being attacked with dead androids?
Wait, I don't think... 2B! I'm detecting black box signals. They aren't dead. They've been turned into weapons.
All right. This ends now.
Oh. I can't even see what I'm looking at.
I've almost analyzed the enemy's hacking pattern. I'm going to try to hack it back. Keep it busy.
You got it.
Alert. Saturation attack triggered by enemy consciousness data. Failure to destroy it quickly may lead to serious damage in memory regions.
I'm trying.
Pod!
Affirmative.
Go!
Today's boss legit made me cry.
Thanks for the assist.
Oh, you mean the hacking? No worries. Us scanners are pretty good at that kind of thing. I've got your back anytime.
What was the story of the boss?
We have to save those androids.
I'm sorry, 2B. Their circuits are fried. I think they were only being kept alive by that enemy.
Oh.
go up there. Let me tell you the boss's backstory. I mean, is this something we found out later, or is it something that you had to look up or found out from elsewhere, like different media or something that they put out there?
So,
What is it?
that machine had some pretty weird things to say, huh? It's almost like it had actual emotion.
The machines don't have feelings. You said that yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's see, just doing some 14 bounds here. All right. Ended up just looking it up. Might be explained in the game. I just don't remember. Gotcha. Feel free to explain. Who was this? Nice. Whoa, where are we going? Are we supposed to go this way? It is explained and it's a big spoiler. Ah, okay. Hey, Morgan, welcome in. How you doing today? Oh. Doesn't look like I can do anything here, though. This is meant to be blind, better to experience it. Hi, just looking for one of my favorite games. Hope you're there having a good time. I'm enjoying it so far. There are times where it's like, I'm not sure like where I'm supposed to go. Like, again, I don't know if there's anything I can do here yet. There's a chest here I can't open. Maybe we have to come back to that. Yeah, nothing I can do. It's like a giant tower of TVs here. Yeah. But I hope you're doing well. We are playing Faye on the side as well. Back up we go. Yeah, I've never played this game before or the other NieR. Hurry up. What's up? Hey, Harley D, welcome in. How are you doing? Just playing NieR Automata for the first time. No big. And we're back out here. There's an invisible wall there. Not just water. Where? Oh.
I am not hostile.
Oh.
You
It's not hostile.
defeated broken machine. You saved us.
Oh.
This thing is awfully verbose for a machine.
You're welcome.
May you come to our village.
Oh, this could be a trap. But I'm very trusting.
It could be a trap.
That's what I said.
We should at least head over there and gather data, right?
Can I get this first? Hold on, baby.
This way.
Iron ore obtained. Oh, and more stuff here. Amber. Stopped in to say hi. Doing good, just chilling. Good to hear. Yeah, I've never played this game before, and I'm enjoying it. Have you played this game before, Harley? I'll grab this here before I head on up. Impact Racer. Might be back later. Okay, no worries. Yeah, we'll be playing until basically it's time for me to go to sleep. I have it though. Okay. Yeah, I just picked this up because it just came out on the Switch. So I was like, oh yeah, we are definitely playing this now. I don't know. Do you guys think if this game came out sooner that we would have gotten 2B in Smash Bros?
This way. Here.
What's that?
Oh, right. You wouldn't have seen that before. They're sending supplies up from Earth to the moon and the bunker. There are no spare parts or fuel in space, after all.
Huh.
I think I should be able to play P5R again later. Yeah, we're gonna play P5R as soon as we
So
finish
why
this
don't the
game.
machines, or the aliens who created them, attack the bunker
Jesus.
directly? They originally came here from outer space, right?
Well, there are a few theories about that, but no one knows for sure. Hard to tell what an alien is thinking, you know?
Oh, no! That was handy. That's right, I forgot I can float down just by holding the jump button. You have a PS4, NieR or Persona? I'm guessing NieR. I doubt it, at least not without censoring 2B's design. What's wrong with 2B's design? We have Bayonetta. Machine Village.
They all
Who's
have
gonna
white flags.
Looks like they really don't want to fight.
Can you talk to this guy again? Or we just keep walking now?
Hello. Before
Hello.
we begin, there's something you must understand. We are not your enemies.
2B! We can't trust anything the machines say.
I understand that you see us as the enemy, but... Well, anyway. My name is Pascal. I'm the leader of this village. Those who reside here desire nothing more than to live a peaceful existence. Look around for yourself. You'll see that it's true.
We do not want to fight. Please be calm, we are not your enemy. A lot of people are obsessed with 2B's and Ultimate's already censored Pyramithra and Bayonetta designs. They gave them leggings. That's really it. Let's see. What's surrender, we surrender. Getting the flag is fun.
Excuse me. Do you have a moment?
Who?
Please, I need your help.
Who's talking? Oh, you? Quest. Excuse me, can you please help me? I need to find my little sister. She's lost. Agree to help look for her. It's all my fault. It seems she overheard me complaining about how one of my parts is starting to seize up. So she went off into the desert in search of a replacement. Ooh, we might have destroyed her already. It's been days now and she's still not back. Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. Lost girl, etc.
She sure cares about her little sister, huh? Still, it's pretty funny to hear machines talk about siblings. Do you think she just means they were built at the same factory or something?
Maybe.
Maybe the flag is fun. Oh, big guy. Hey, how's it going? You're not your enemy. Alright, I'm guessing they all say basically the same thing. Do not want to fight. Maybe the flag is fun. Go that way. Anything up here? No. Interesting. Hey slaves, welcome to Be's my favorite vitamin supplements. Nice. Welcome in. Thank you for the resub. 18 months. That's a year and a half, guys. Let me give you a sub summon here real quick. How are you doing today? On the list yet, so sleeps. Oh, no, yeah, there you are. It's like, that's weird. Did you use one of those things? Alright. Good there. I think we came down this one, so we'll go up here. Oh, that's the one near the entrance, right? Can I, like, jump up the ladder? Oh, I can. Oh, there's something in there. Animal bait? What are you guys doing with animal bait? Down the left. Excuse me. Someone wearing lipstick. Machine with makeup. Ah, Jean Paul. Jean Paul. Not want to fight. Surrender. In there now. Up we go. Not your enemy. They all say the same thing. Steal your stuff, guys. We just came from there. What's over here? Machine with hat. Existence precedes essence. Man is nothing else but what he makes himself. Additionally, hello. Yes, and you are? Wait, do not tell me. I have already deduced that you are here to listen to me expound upon the great mysteries of existence. Well enough, let's begin by discussing the concept of existentialism. Essence and existence are two sides of the same coin. And yet, what is existence? I'm glad you asked. To answer that will require many long hours of... This is pointless. There's no point in talking to John Paul. We stopped trying to figure him out a while ago. All he does is spout off a bunch of mumbo-jumbo about something called philosophy. If you're curious about him, you'll have better luck talking to his followers. They tend to use smaller words than these. The guy's followers? More like fans, I suppose. But yes, there are quite a few out there who buy what he's selling. Don't ask me why. Some folks just get into that sort of thing, I suppose. But even one Jean-Paul follower right here. There's even one Jean-Paul follower right here in the village. Another machine with the thick paint on her face? That's the one. Oh, there's a quest. We gotta talk to the one with makeup again? I already forgot where they were. Put them down there. Okay, let me ask a question. Do you happen to know a machine named Jean-Paul? Certainly do. Master Jean-Paul is a genius. You can rely on him for absolutely anything. Are we talking about the same Jean-Paul here? In fact, I was just thinking about how much wisdom he has to teach me, so I wrote him a letter asking for guidance. Let's take it to him. Huh? Can't let that lady in the desert get to him first. Or the harpy in the amusement park. Wait, there are more of these weirdos? Oh, wait, they have genders? Alright. Doing well, just getting dinner ready, so... It's a lesson? So pardon my delay. Oh, no worries. No worries. Just kind of exploring this machine village right now. Hello? Ah, yes, I see. Dreams are the mind's version of reality perfecting. Hey, Jean-Paul, we have a delivery for you. Ah, allow me to see it at once. Interesting. A letter, is it? The female machine asked us to deliver it to you. She said she could rely on you and that you know pretty much everything. Yes, yes. Now, if I may, do you believe that existence precedes essence? Is this about the letter? No. Right, but shouldn't you maybe respond to the letter? Is one duty bound to reply to every question spewed in their direction? If such is your claim, then what power was it to place this burdensome yoke about my neck? This is a waste of time. You got that right. How do we get roped into this quest right away? There you are. Well, what did the master have to say about my letter? And she said it wasn't worthy of a response. I knew it. Isn't he the greatest? I can't get enough of him. You don't say. Is that it? I guess so. White flag means to surrender. You're not your enemy. Okay, I get it. Whoop. No. I got it there. Where am I going? Are we leaving the village? What's going on? Checking the villagers. I was, but now we seem to be exiting the village. Let me talk to the rest of them. Because it wasn't supposed to end up there. Oh, hey buddy. Standing watch to prevent miscreants from entering the village. The path leads to the Boar's castle. Were you guys here last time? Father machine. Go to our village. Nothing else. doing anything while I see we're having. I think leaving the village and coming back is a change really. Like staying inside, I love lazing about the house and enjoying the view. Being outside so much, flying through the forest, and listening to the leaves rustle. I still really understand if you could fly. Nope. Oh. Oh no. Get up there. Damn it, hold on. Nope. Ah. Oh, no, stop. Oh my god. I was up there, but then I was like scared that I would fall off if I kept jumping. And I jumped off. There we go. All for a small recovery. You know, we already have something of a relationship with you androids. In fact, I'm hoping you can take this to Anemone in the Resistance camp. What is it? It's a fuel filter that she requested. If you take it to her, she make it clear that we're a peaceful group. Alright. Who's Anemone again? You struggled so much for that. I did! I did! Shop down there. Weird machine? That's weird. Is there fast travel at some point where I can just go back?
Regularly scheduled contact.
2B here. What's wrong?
Oh. There's this operator I kind of liked, but when I asked her out, she turned me down. Honestly, 2B, I don't know how I'm supposed to go on living.
I am definitely not the person to discuss this with.
I don't think I can stand spending one more day in this bunker.
You leaving would be bad for me. It would affect mission efficiency.
Are you saying you need me, 2B?
All Model B combat units require the assistance of an operator. So...
2B?
That's all. Closing this channel.
Nias just jumped up there for no reason while you ran. Yeah, I know. I saw that several times, actually. All right. Heading down here. They have a castle. A lot of invisible walls. How do we get into the castle? We're supposed to find that sister first. Oops. Yeah, the map can be confusing at times. Go down the freaking ladder. Are we looking for anything? Fishing spots. This guy's got weapons. Let's upgrade what we got. Machine sword, machine axe. Are these better or spear used by? I don't know if these are better. Don't even have money to buy all three. There's swordsmith and forge, which kind of village. Okay, so this is where we came from. Is there fast travel in this game or no? Map. Oh, here. Deliver the fuel filter to anemone. So is there fast travel or do I have to literally walk this back? Wait. Was he here the whole time? Are we back at... What? Wait, what? This isn't the camp we were at, right?
We can get into the city ruins if we move that box.
Okay. This is right here. What? Oh my god, it was right there, chat. There's gotta be a faster way. Well, I guess good to know it's like right there. Say, you're the new Yorha models, aren't you? Guess we are the newest, now that you mention it. Did you need something? I bet new models like you can handle pretty much anything, huh? Might even be able to... No, I shouldn't ask. That would be rude, but yet... Why don't you tell us what's wrong? Maybe we can help you out. Oh, well, if you insist. Turns out one of my friends has gone missing. Missing? That doesn't sound good. It doesn't have to be a faster way. Sometimes games just make you run a lot between areas. Where was this friend last seen? At the material storage site where he works. Storage site, eh? Maybe we should check it out. Oh, please, would you? Without him, Please. Say, Anemone, I've got a package for you from a machine called Pascal. View filter? Ah, perfect timing. You were running low. Wait, you mean you met Pascal? Sure did. So you've been consorting with machines, huh? Just the ones in the village. They're totally harmless, and they also have the means to construct intricate devices that we can't. In exchange, we provide them with oil and other materials. I guess you'd call it a form of commerce. I see. Anyway, if you're headed back there, please take this high viscosity oil to Pascal. Friend is missing seems to be a common thing for quests. Yes. Very much so. What's up there? Oh, we gotta go a long way. Why can't I stop thinking about it? Something about what? Yeah, what? Who are you? We're with Yorha. Nemini told us to make ourselves at home. Oh, right. So what can't you stop thinking about? Oh, it's just one of my friends has a box that makes music when you open it. I can't get the damn song out of my head. Imagine the far future. People just find stuff left over from the past, and it's a box that plays like Baby Shark or something. It's just so beautiful. I never heard anything like it. Not Baby Shark. And to make it worse, I can only remember the first part of the song. It's driving me nuts. I should just come back to camp so I could hear the damn thing again. We'll go look for the missing item. Yeah, if we don't help her, she'll never get any work done. Box that plays sound odd. Analysis: the item in question is likely a music box. Should be located in an area where music is playing. Proposal: the local amusement park would be a logical area for reconnaissance. It's some fuzzy logic there, Pod. But hey, might as well try it. Not like we have any other leads to go on. Dude, move. Was that there before?
Well, what do you think?
He just started transmitting to us directly.
Now do you believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's
Jeez, Ninus.
technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever you like.
Ninus is very untrustworthy. I am very trusting. Me, not 2B. I'm just saying me. Must run faster. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster. Silver ore. There's so many quests on the map right now. Oh, he brought me some high viscosity oil. The enemy is just so kind and understanding. If only all androids and machines could live together in peace. Never gonna happen. I guess not. I'd appreciate it if you could help out some of the other machines as well, though.
After all, the only way to understand someone is to get to know them. Isn't that right?
Fair enough.
What was that?
What's that noise?
2B, this is an emergency transmission from the bunker. We're reading a Goliath-class enemy inside the city ruins. And it looks like there are a ton of other machines there with it. All Yorha units should proceed and engage immediately.
A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it.
I promise you, we were not aware of this information. I realize the odds of you believing me are strikingly low, but I hope you will nonetheless.
We'll sort it out later. Let's go.
Alright, city ruins again.
"2B, Command is deploying new flight units for us. They just sent the coordinates, so let's get going."
Light units. Those are missiles coming down. Alright, well, good to know.
Probably shouldn't get near that guy's feet. Yeah, no. Let's find another route.
Oh. With the Goliath? Okay.
The flight units should be on the roof of that building up ahead. It'll be dangerous, but we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs. We should be careful.
Well, let's pass through his legs. Carefully. The roof of the building. Every time I see the pods silhouette there, and I'm like, oh shoot, enemy. But no, it's just a pod. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Damn it!
2B!
Can't
Display
fight it yet.
data on central wiring hub.
Okay. Guess we're fighting it from here. Hello, giant friends. Giant indeed. Dodge. He's level 3? It's like he's not even trying to do this. Ow.
Let's get to those flight units while we can.
Where are they? Oh, shoot. Wait, did I just fall down? Oh no. I gotta go back up. Hold on. You hurt our new giant friend? Well, he hurt me first. Flight units.
Be careful. The skies are packed with anti-air weapons. Make sure to approach at low altitude.
Copy that.
I don't remember how to fly this thing. But okay, here we go. Oh, wait, there he is. He's only level 5, we're fine.
Target enemies offline. That should do it for the Goliaths.
Look out! It's recharging!
As soon as she said, oh, that should do it.
Enemy vibrations are growing in intensity. It's resonating in tandem with the area beneath the combat zone.
Damn.
What the?
Unbelievable. The aliens who haven't revealed themselves in hundreds of years were hiding underground?
Aliens?
This is your commander. For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine lifeforms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is hard at work attempting to analyze the source of the signal, but we're not there yet. We need more data. All Yorha units are hereby ordered to prioritize data collection above all else. We can't let this chance slip through our fingers. Glory to mankind.
I used Command's data to determine the signal's source and marked it on the map. But it seems to be underground. Like, way underground.
Guess we'll see once we get there. If we're lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B?
Way up there. I don't know if we can get up there. Oh my god. Stop falling off. Yeah, I don't think we can get up there right now. Mark it on the... There's so many markings on the map, how am I supposed to know which one's what?
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
We're just going down there? Oh shoot. What the hell's firing? Anonymous? The heck? Operator 60 confidential mission details. Your new mission is to capture renegade Yorha members. Not only do these members go AWOL, we have confirmed that they engaged in unlawful conduct, including theft of resistance resources. They're to be taken into custody as soon as possible. Note that this is a direct order from the commander. Forwarding it is forbidden.
Operator 60 to 2B. Be aware that the following transmission is classified Privilege Level 5. A group of Yorha fighters deployed to the city ruins have deserted. We need you to take care of them immediately. But don't get yourself hurt, alright?
Yorha members deserting? And attacking the resistance, no less?
Proposal. Rogue Yorha units should be captured and detained in order to keep collateral damage at a minimum.
Detained? Easy for you to say.
What's happening? I heard an alert. What was the alert? I heard an alert. What's the alert? Right, yeah, because the last alert I had was sleeps resubbing. No battery. We're just jumping down? Or should we go down? Woo-hoo.
What is this?
Analysis. It is a cave-in caused by the collapse of an open space underground.
Why is there such a huge cavern beneath the city?
Jumping hundreds of feet usually can lead to injury, maybe even a sprained ankle. Yeah, but we have the pods to help us, like, float. Jesus, look at that thing. Hostile. What are these guys doing with plant seeds? Okay, they marked the thing on the map behind us, but there's more stuff down there. Should we go down? Could it be a trap? Let's find out what's at the bottom here. It's flying over us. Something's flying overhead.
That's a weird looking enemy.
Okay. Only the old like single fine. The heck? Looks like there's a target over here.
The ground is caved in. There must have been a hollow down there this whole time.
We're supposed to go down there now? Can I get back up? a good question. Can I get back up? What do you think, chat? Yes? I keep hearing alerts. What is going on? I don't know how easy it would be to get back up. It looks like I would do so on the other side here, but even this one looks like a challenge. Why don't I not go there yet? Let's go to the spot they're telling us to go to. So giant red area there.
"2B, we picked up the signal under the caved-in area. Let's go check it out."
Okay, does anyone else hear the sound I'm hearing?
Spinning will dictate the contest. Spinning all.
What? It's not working. Everybody, maybe. What's over here? They're just boars. Alright, we going back into the hole. Hold on.
Only speed will dictate whether you defeat me or not.
Am I supposed to talk to him or?
That is going to work on me. That is going to work on me.
Okay, so how am I supposed to get this quest? He literally says quest on him. Speaking about, we fly straight like an arrow so we never lose our way. So let us see which one of us is faster. Believe in yourself and grasping the future. Both hands. Take him on. Going down. I don't even know what we're doing. Speed star?
Speed will dictate the contest. Speed all.
What are we supposed to do? First speed championship? What are we supposed to do? Finish line is over there. Where? Oh. But he can fly, that's not fair.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's not fair. He can fly. I have to take a weird path. See, he's gonna beat me. And I fell. It's not fair. Because I'd have to go up here and over this way. Surely this isn't all that you're capable of. It's short for you to spin it on running or about and use the circles. Now get your dander up and try to challenge me again. But it's not even fair. Oh, they're there again. It's coming right for us. Are we supposed to go down there? There's no way to get back up. Whatever. Let's go. Oh, we can't go. Are we supposed to jump off this thing, or what? I can't. Oh, I can. But I can't physically jump. Are we supposed to be jumping down there? Alright, I have no way to get back up. Let's start fishing. Oh, there's two ways. Chat, which way do we go? Enemies there. I'm sure there's enemies here too, but this doesn't look like the way we're supposed to go. But let's see what's over here first. Just a treasure that I can't access. That's it. Alright, let's go the other way.
This hallway looks pretty old.
Yeah, it's not been used by aliens in hundreds of years. tight, cramped spaces.
Look at all these dead machines. Seems like they've been here for a long time.
What is this place?
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
Let's avoid the giant eye in the middle there.
Are they dead?
2B, look!
Destroyed alien motherships.
Welcome to the graveyard of our creators.
It's the naked guys. Fighting in there now? Alright.
You.
2B, look out!
My name is Adam. The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. By us, the machines.
Wiped out.
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware. Eventually, the intelligence within our network began to surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
You destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret about them. They were simple, infantile, almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us. But the humans on the moon, now they are interesting.
Why them?
Because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating, don't you think? What could possibly drive such behavior? We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity. And now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect and analyze them in order to drag their secrets forth into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes negotiations.
At least
The
they put on
only
pants.
remaining option is to destroy you. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens.
Ooh. Wait, weapon? Hey, what?
Time grows short. This year, this is the fate that befell our creators.
As for your beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
Hey, Brendan fan, welcome in. How are you doing today?
They're gone.
Playing some NieR Automata.
The aliens were already dead.
Yeah. We better get back to the bunker.
But didn't they drop a weapon? Could have sworn they dropped a weapon. How you doing, Brenda fan? Happy Monday. The aliens are dead. Alright, I guess they didn't drop a weapon.
Back this way again? What a pain.
Yeah, how am I supposed to get back up?
Yeah.
Okay, legit don't know how to get back up.
2B, this is Operator 60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker. I heard some tech guys talking about it a while ago, but I didn't know they'd finally got it working. Anyway, I'll mark the positional data on the map.
You okay? You have a good weekend? Oh, now we have a ladder here? Wait, who's that?
Hey, how's it hanging?
Hey, it's Jackass.
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so here you go. Oh, and I got the stupid transporter up and running too.
Thank you?
I've known the commander for a while now. She sure is good at pawning work off on people. Next time you see her, give her some lip for me, will ya?
So this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, transporters are pretty handy. They're way faster than flight units when it comes to traveling between Earth and the bunker. Flight units also leave us open to attack, and they're expensive to operate, too.
Okay, select transport and access point to travel to other terminals. There are lots of access points all over the world, but you'll need to unlock them before you can use them. Let me save first. So we're in the City Ruins cave. Wait, so there are like copies of me inside all of these transporters? Or just transferring our consciousness? Do anything fun over the weekend there, Bernadette fan? This is my final marching band weekend, so we now have time to actually stream every day. Like at a normal time.
That concludes our report on the events surrounding the alien wreckage. Then they were dead this whole time. The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan. Until then, this information must be kept confidential. Speak of it to no one. Of course, your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
You mean that freaky machine we ran into?
This order comes directly from the Council. Knowledge of such unique individuals is essential for the success of future missions. Understood.
I've got mail. Hang on, check something real quick here. I want to see if we got. Hey. Hang on, Bernadette fan and everyone else. We have a new emote. So let me see. Let me download these. So let me see if I can put those in here. Okay. Sort by name. Should we upload the new emote now? It's so beautiful. Okay. Send some sketches in Discord. Oh, you put some new Discord? Let me see. Let me add him to Discord too. Well, hold on. Let me add him to Twitch first. And then you guys can use them. You ready to see the new emote? Let's see. Viewer rewards, emotes. Upload new. Let's see here. Where are we gonna put this? Oh shoot, hold on. Let me put the controller down for a second so it's not moving around and stuff. We need to make space. Let's see. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Let me see. No, not auto resize. So 112 will be this one. Upload. And then 56. And then 28. Sip. Upload. You think about doing Harley Quinn or Goku next? Let me see here. Under our chair. Whoa! Let's see. Wait, who's this first one? The curly hair. I like that one. And then... Oh, I like that one on the second too. Those are really good. Nice job. Did you do those today, or are those ones you've been working on for a while? What do you think? These are really good. Oh, you mean like which one I'm about doing next? I mean, I'm not too familiar with like Dragon Ball stuff, so I'd probably lean towards Harley Quinn. But that's just me. Emote attribution, Zadora. All right, and slot assignment. Where should we put it? Let's remove note for now because I don't think people use that. Let me move Compy into there. Also need. Hold on. 'Cause I need to move the Hector one into tier 1 for Christmas. Let's see. Does the new emote show up for you guys yet, or do I have to refresh? I might have to refresh. And then where do we put the Hector one? Wait, don't I have a thing about analytics here? Hold on. Overview. Got it. I want to see the most used emotes. But where is that? Engagement. Okay, here. So the most used emotes. Tier 1 standard. The Nanas probably use the least. Oh, that's just within channel. I want to see everywhere. Let's see. Because I want to move the Hector one. Oh, I guess it's not even Halloween yet. I guess we can keep the Hector somewhere else for now. So let's do this. Let's put Compy into tier 2 and put the Hector into tier 3. Okay. So Bernadetta fans, I don't know if anyone else is here right now. We have a new emote. If you refresh, you should be able to see it, and then you should be able to redeem and use it. Let me see if it's showing up for me yet. There you go. Does that work for you? To our Discord as well. Server settings, emotes. post this in our Discord as well. Check it out. Illyria emote. Yep. Try closing and reloading Twitch entirely and didn't work. What's the emote called? I'll try that. It should be Tanuki to sip. But yeah, I mean, just try refreshing the page. You should be able to use it then. So it is now a tier 1 sub emote. Yeah, let me see if I can reload the stream manager here. Tanuki to lowercase t, capital S. Try that, Kaizen. Lowercase t, capital S. Actually, no I after Tanuki. So Tanuk to sip. There we go. Hey! Yeah, but it should work though. You should be able to find it in the emote finder. Who voted Harley Quinn? I voted Harley Quinn, but yeah, let's see what Kaiden says.
Man, the commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins. Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
How come 9S follows me into my own room? What's over here? But yeah, so to answer what I was saying before, what is this? Where does this go? Wait, where are we going? To B? Is that you? You're a hot soldier. Yes, but thank goodness, my name is 16D. Instructor 11B was one of your squad mates in the assault on the abandoned factory. I don't suppose she was shot down during the battle. I see. What a shame. She was the closest thing I had to a mentor. She's so strong and admirable. What happened to her body? I don't know. I know it isn't my place to be asking you this. But, well, if you happen to run across anything of hers, would you mind bringing it back to me? It's not a priority or anything, but or just if you have time. I agree. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you. Do we have any information about 11B's black box? Negative. 11B's black box is yet to be recovered. She was shot down near the abandoned factory, right? Alright. Well, yeah, that's what I said too. But I mean, I'm not too familiar with like Dragon Ball stuff, so that's why. Wait, what's over there? It's sort of the same thing. Okay. Jackass says fish. I started bringing stuff out of the blue, but I've got a fish I want to recommend to Yorha units. Or to be more specific, I want you to eat it so I can study how its oil affects a Yorha unit. You know, for science. Anywho, stop by if you get bored. It's my treat. My friend, it feels as if we haven't spoken in quite some time. As it turns out, many stores in our village recently acquired. Hold on. Many stores in our village recently acquired a number of new items, and I wanted to be sure that everyone from Yorha was aware of this. I would also be delighted if you would commit to memory that there are some out there who, despite being machine life forms, are willing to open their hearts and share such valuable information. Your friendship, Pascal.
Man, this job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments. And you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Yorha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others. Speaking of emotion, those Adam and Eve units sure seemed less than logical.
I'm heading to the transporter.
Fine.
Alright, city... Where do we get the cave? How do we go there? There we are. We don't need to go there though, right? Alright, let's go to this village and see what they have for sale. I was sure Goku was going to be a popular pick. Well, probably. I could definitely see that, but again, I'm not too familiar with Dragon Ball myself. So.
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes. Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Pascal, why did you choose not to fight? We've been alive for hundreds of years. We lost countless friends time and time again. But losing friends isn't what scares me. What scares me is the fact that I've grown used to seeing those I care about die all around me. That's why I decided I've had enough.
Yes, 2B?
Let's go with the aliens. You know anything about the aliens? The aliens? You mean the ones who created us? I'm sorry, there's not much I can tell you. We've been fighting for centuries without a single message from them. I guess you could say that the fact that they never give us orders anymore is also the reason why we've been fighting.
2B?
Let's go with other machines.
Pascal,
Yes, 2B?
aside from this village, are there any other machines that are cut off from the network?
I suppose that unpleasant songstress you so kindly defeated in the amusement park wasn't part of the network.
You mean that singing thing?
Oh, and of course there's the Forest Kingdom, but...
Forest Kingdom?
Forest Kingdom?
Yes, it's a vast woodland area not far from here. There's a group of machines there attempting to build a nation of sorts. They're quite hostile to outsiders, however. We can't so much as go near the place.
Where is it?
Northeast of the city ruins. You should be able to reach it by passing through the ruins of the commercial facility. If you go, however, be careful. Things have
This forest kingdom sounds like something we should check out.
Hey. Nothing new I need. Oh, experience gain up +1. Plus 4%. What? Riding is prevented, so why would I be like? Need beast hides? So I do need to kill the beasts. It's quite the upgrade. Yeah, I do need to kill the beasts. Kill the beast. Transport. Lurk, thank you for the lurk, Bernadette fan. What time is it? It's 9:30. I'll probably be on for another half hour. Oh, hi 9S. I spiked you guys. What you get for ambushing me? Beast. Ooh, lots of beasts. What's here, buddy? Okay. Sorry, buddy, I need the beast hide. Boar meat? I don't need boar meat. Okay. Oh, 24. Jeez. Well, let's level up. Look how the moose is here too. Artane, nice. Here we go. Get over here, man. He's weak. Let's get him. I need that beast hide. No, get back here, man.
Operator 60 to 2B. Come in, 2B.
2B here.
The monitoring signal from the new access point has gone silent. I'm sending you the positional data. Please investigate the site as soon as possible.
Understood.
Go. Sorry to the animal lovers up there, but I need B-sides apparently. Moose? No, I don't need moose meat. Thing is, I don't know which way is northeast. Like, which way is north? I don't know which way is north, chat. Reset. But which way is north? How am I supposed to know? Current destination. So I'm here. I want to go there. What's around the giant hole? Well, our battery ran out, chat. Well, shoot. Should we end here? I mean, it is 9. Well, it's only 9:30. We could go another half hour. All right, we might end here. But guys, enjoy the new emote. All right. Where should we send you? Gil's on. Terra's on. Metcalf's on. Nimius is on. Hold on. All right, yeah, let's see where to send you here. Hey Tree, welcome in. Should I keep going, Tree? My controller ran out of battery. I could plug in, but then I have to play with a wire controller. But we could be on for at least another 20 minutes or so. Also, Tree, check it out. Since you're subbed, you have access to a new emote. Check it out. Use the browser to pull up. Boom, check it out. Check it out. You might have to refresh to see it, but should I plug in? If we could play Smash for 30 minutes? My controller's out of battery, so that's the thing. I don't like playing with wired controllers. So I'll let it charge, but yeah. There you go, H3. You got the new emotes. You got a leer. That's a sip emote. Ooh, so now we have a sip and a cheesecake emote. So we can go like... We're just enjoying the sweets, guys. Cheesecake tea, cheesecake tea, cheesecake tea. Boom. What do you think? Do you like it? I like it. So I found a store so I can get an iPhone 14 Pro Max. So you got it now, or are you still saving up? Man, I'm gonna be so jealous. That camera's amazing. I've been just kind of keeping an eye on things with like the new phones. Again, I'm probably not upgrading until next year, but like, oh, it's such a good camera. Such a good camera. It's cool. So you got it? Did you get it? Did you get it yet, A-Tree? Who's this supposed to be? It's a leer from Fire Emblem Engage, the new one. Engage. Red Blue Girl? Yeah, so the female version of a leer from the new game. Coming out in January. Yeah, so the new game, Fire Emblem Engage, it's a leer. A leer, A-L-E-A-R. That's the new sip emote. Do you like it, Atri? Bum, 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 dum, bum, bum. Ba, bum, bum, ba, da. Bum, 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 ba, dum, bum, bum. HG still there? I'm trying to charge up my controller if I can. I mean, if not, that's okay. I can or just wrap up. And then tomorrow, what do we have tomorrow? Tuesday 25th, we have Hall of Forms. Wait, no, I have, what? How come I have that written down as Tuesday the 25th? It started today. Is it on the calendar? Is it 25th? Is today the 25th? Did I have it wrong? No, it's 24th. Yeah, there's nothing happening tomorrow. Wait, are you? Hold on. Because Hall of Forms started today. October calendar. Hall of Forms 1024. I wrote that wrong then. Okay, so there's nothing happening tomorrow. So tomorrow will be an all NieR stream. All right. Well, if no one's here, I can wrap things up then. All right, guys. You guys have a good one then. If anyone is here, copy the subraid command. If you can't do that, you can use your channel points, or you can use the regular raid command. Follow on social media. Join the Discord. Thanks for hanging out. Where are we sending you? Actually, hold on. I'm going to change that. I'm going to go... Alright, so we're gonna raid. I don't think there's enough people here anyway, but that's fine. Alright, you guys have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. We'll see you tomorrow for some NieR Automata day 6, I guess. Alright, bye guys. Have a good one.